Seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change, but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season, not for long.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
It's Phoenix facing the Spurs.
Here we go.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now Ayton. Booker outside. Pass to Warren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Warren's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Suns.
And remember, T.J.Warren, he averaged 25 a game his second season at NC State. You want to know his role in the NBA? It's quite simple, a professional scorer.
Aldridge, no luck.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
Back to Jackson. And it's Ariza in the corner. Tries a three. The shot, no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. It's DeRozan with the drive. Count it.
Well, the danger factor that DeMar DeRozan adds on the offensive end is huge. He puts a ton of pressure on the defense.
And it goes down 2 points. Ayton's got his first 2 points of the night.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Murray for 3.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
Knocks it loose to the left wing. Here's Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
Booker with no one around sinks the triple. Booker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Sound mechanics, soft touch. Booker will be deadly from beyond the arc for a long, long time.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game. Early on, just watching certain veteran players, Doris, continuing to play at a high level after so many years.
And what you love is the great ones seem to adjust their games along the way, and not only adjust their games, but add dimensions, whether it's being able to go down into the low post position if you're a point guard, a 2-guard, or even a 3-man. But the other part of this, Kevin, is the off-the-court stuff. The better nutrition that these guys are being much smarter about, the strength and conditioning programs they're putting themselves through in the offseason. All of that raises the level in the NBA.
Now, here's DeRozan. Drops in the layup for 2. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And oh, here we go, DeRozan, nobody back.
Getting points on the go is one of the things that drives DeMar DeRozan's game. He's never going to miss an opportunity to get out and run.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Ariza outside. Booker right side. Back to Ariza. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Jackson. And it's Gay with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. .51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. There's a screen. Okobo. Over in the corner, Warren. Cans it from downtown. Warren's got 5 points so far.
Well, T.J.Warren, the catch-and-shoot jumper is pure.
And here's Mills from the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Daniels, no good.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. But and off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Well, I think one key is they've controlled the tempo so far. And I know it's early, but it helps to have this kind of lead.
Okay, well, let's go down to D.Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, D.Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his second season in the league, and he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your gauge. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, D.A.
How about Jakob Poeltl, the Austrian center? This guy has forced his way into the rotation and a key part of what his team is doing. There is size and work ethic from the former Ute.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. Poeltl with the steal.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Anderson can't get it to go. And Doris, even with Poeltl's size, perhaps his best attribute is his awareness.
You know what I love about him, Kevin, is he doesn't give up on plays. He's willing to crash the glass, and he's got soft hands and can finish and slip into space on the offensive end.
Clock is at 3. Lets it fly from 18. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Anderson gets it to go.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
Here's Bridges. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And it's a 4-point Phoenix lead. Pass to Poeltl. With the shot. San Antonio again missing.
Hey, we're not seeing the best quarter by this guy, and he's lost his feel a little bit.
Bridges, no one around him. And the 3-ball is good. Bridges got 5 points in the quarter. To the paint. Bellinelli. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. You know, Doris, certain guards just have a knack for scoring to the post. When you think of that list, I'm sure there are a couple right at the top that come to mind.
Yeah, well, who don't you want to deal with in the low post out of the guard position? I'll give you one. Dwayne Wade. If he's on the post with a back-down dribble that he can use to his advantage, turn the lights out. Here's another guy, Sean Livingston. Unbelievable length, plays at his own pace. Both guys are nightmares in the post. Good luck checking either one.
And his guys are getting frustrated. Coach just really kind of needs to calm them down.
I think, Greg, they've got to continue to believe that the next shot is going to go in. He can hopefully communicate that effectively to them.
Pass to Gay. Poke loose. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Here's Aldridge. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And stolen by Murray. And that one's good by Gay. Now just a 5-point Suns lead.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
That's tipped. And stolen by Murray. Here's DeRozan. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Wow, what a crafty player. Gets it done any way he has to.
And stolen by Aldridge. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. The Suns coach Igor Kokoškov has coached Slovenia to the 2017 Eurobasket title. Doris, the country's first ever European title. It certainly helped put his name on the map.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. This young man has had great success internationally and as an NBA assistant. And how about Kokoškov, a homecoming in Phoenix? He and his family have maintained a house there for over a decade.
And the dunk by Chandler.
Well, what a transition for Chandler. He comes into the league as a quick, skinny guy. Now plays with power.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Bridges shot, good. And it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Boy, you have got to love the dime, the pass on time and on target.
Here's Murray. Pass to Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Bridges. And we'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. San Antonio trails by 4. To the middle. Knocked away. Stolen by Warren. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Phoenix. Pass to DeRozan. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
Offensive rebound. Booker with it. Gasol covering. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
He can't get it to go. Nice D from Warren.
And they continue to control the glass.
And many thought L.Aldridge was on a downswing in his career, but boy, were they wrong.
You know, Aldridge silenced a lot of critics with his play last season. I mean, in a league that has very few great low-post players, he demonstrated he's still one of the best. Has so many moves and tricks in his game, and when he gets the ball down low, the defense really has very little to do with it.
Gay right side. Shoots over Warren. And he overshot that one, missing. And stolen by Aldridge. And they're running. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Pass to Booker. From down in the low post, it goes. Booker's got 5.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Outside for Gasol. Right side, DeRozan. Just 3 to shoot. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Ariza. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now it's a 10-point Phoenix lead. San Antonio calls timeout. Doors are seeing a lot of movement on the offensive side of the ball. A lot of screening, a lot of movement, obviously, without the ball. Does that require more awareness, not only on the offensive side to make those moves, but also defensively?
No, I don't think there's any question about it. One of the most important things you can do if you're an excellent defensive team is you start with communication. So as that action starts, the movement and the screening, are the teammates talking? Screen coming right, screen coming left. Do we want to trap the screen? Do we want to make sure the ball gets out of a certain player's hands? Communication in this day and age against motion offenses has got to be at the top of the list defensively.
Well said. 1:51 left to play here in the third. It's Ariza on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Pirtle. That one off the back iron and out.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pirtle with the steal. On the wing, Bellinelli. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The shake. Pass to Mills. Launches a 3.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Yeah, they've dominated that category in this one. It's reflected in the score.
That's tipped. Bellinelli with the 3. Good D by Ariza. Now Ayton. Pass to Ariza. Suns moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Booker. They get it again. Here's Ayton. The second effort. Misses the layup. And so it's Phoenix going into the break with a 10-point lead. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Booker with it. Down low. Lays it up off the glass. Ayton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Suns.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
Stolen by Jackson. Fast break, here come the Suns.
Pretty devastating, actually, to turn the ball over like that and surrender 2 more points.
Pass to Aldridge. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Mills. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza.
Still team ball.
Shot clock at 5. Here's DeRozan.
And nothing's been easy for them, especially in this half.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
A nice shot by Booker.
Timeout, timeout.